Kitty Arsenal 141 here with another commentary. You see those Chinooks right there? Today's video is going to be about why Battlefield is better than Call of Duty. As you can see, I have no HUD. The first thing I'm going to say is the realism. You can see everything exploding around, all the trees, and the buildings coming down. The tanks are already engaging us. It looks so real. That's the first reason. The sounds are amazing. You can see that building's coming apart. You literally feel like you're actually in combat. That's one of the best things. I know they're gonna be pushing up. Another thing is, unlike Call of Duty, you get your streaks off the bat. So they already have their tanks and stuff like that. I don't think they have jets in this one because different game modes give you a different amount of vehicles. Although I would say the game needs more vehicles. I think they need 5 of each. 5 tanks, 5 IRVs, 5 helicopters, and 5 jets. Now when you're playing without HUD, you can't really tell who's on your side and who's not necessarily. Like you can see all of the explosions, the scenery, it looks way better than Call of Duty. The guns are far more realistic. The gun sounds are better. When you hear bullets snapping past your head. The tank gameplay, you literally feel like you're in a campaign. Like every match is pretty cinematic. Like you can see that artillery hitting right there. They're moving up on us. We got flanked right there. Just the overall realism is first. The next thing is the tanks. The tank gameplay is superb. Call of Duty could never. It really could never. And then look at the size of this map. For different game modes, they give you a different amount. But you can see the pistol right there. That's very realistic. I also like that they, they stay gritty. You don't have like all of these celebrity skins and stuff like that. Look at this building. Like if this was Call of Duty, the building would already be like this, but you couldn't change it. The Levolution in this game to where you can change the map. Take the door down like that. You hear that sniper? You hear that sniper shot right there? That sound right there is not gonna be in Call of Duty at all. See those tracers coming around? Like every moment of battle feels like you're in a real war. We got the shotgun right here. Look, that house is coming down. Woo. Keep moving, keep moving. Run to the side. Like you literally feel like you're in a campaign. You see missiles getting fired in the background. It's also a lot more difficult to see your enemies. Even in Warzone, it's not gonna feel like this because you can't even shoot with the tank. And you get a little bird, but that's it. No jets or anything like that. You have to get streaks or get something out of like a crate or something. I mean, look at this. We gotta crawl up to the front line. We're on defense right now. Got one right there. Get back to the trenches. Oh, he was laying in the house right there. That's awesome. The next thing is the jets. Like, if you can really master the jet and the helicopter. I haven't really mastered it, but I can fly and do a little bit with it. Because the air defenses are way too good in this game. Also, you can see like the splatter on the gun. That's super realistic. Because if you did get hit, you would have splatter on the gun. I just really appreciate the realism from this game. Overall, where Call of Duty kind of, you know, doesn't really take itself too seriously. Battlefield takes itself very seriously. I don't like the whole combat zone thing. I think that's dumb. But overall, like if you want that cinematic combat experience, Battlefield is definitely your game. If you want to see buildings crumbling, you want to see tanks firing, you want to see artillery like that. There's a drone. This is definitely your game. Every time you go into a match, you can feel like you're in a campaign of your own design. I will say that the campaigns need to get back to Battlefield 3 and 4 because those were really good. And it did suck that they didn't have a fighter jet mission or a helicopter mission. They really should have had that. Ooh, see? That tank is firing. And it can fire at a distance as well. In Call of Duty, you can get a tank, but it might be like a robot tank or whatever. But it'll be limited. But you can have that tank as long as you can keep it up and running. And there's a lot of counters to the different tanks and stuff like that. Like with the engineer class. I would say it makes it easier to try and make something happen. Like I'm shooting at that tank from this far away. Dang, it hit the house. There we go. See, that tank is down. Just for good measure. They're storming. Like, every game you feel like you're in an invasion. Or you're defending an invasion. Right now we're defending. Sniper, sniper, sniper. Ooh. See? When you're going past and you see that light in Battlefield, you already know. So, I've played Battlefield 3. That's where I really got into Battlefield. And in the multiplayer and stuff. And I loved the campaign. That was really what made me want to play Battlefield in the first place. And then I really got into the multiplayer, start using the tanks and stuff. And I actually enjoyed it. So I would kind of switch between Call of Duty and Battlefield. When I got tired of COD, I would play Battlefield. And then I got into Battlefield 4. And then Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1. And then Battlefield 6. You know, I'm in here. I'm doing a lot of playthroughs, so I don't really play as much. But I really wanted to do this commentary. I like to do, like, you know, little comparisons or whatever. Different gaming topics. Like I did gaming versus, you know, when we were younger. And then now. How we have all these games. More games than we could ever want. But it's still like, because we're older and we have all this responsibility. Or, you know, we're content creators. It feels more like a chore. And you don't even have hit markers when you take off the HUD. So you have to do a visual KC to confirm the kill. Got him. See, that was visual. There was no hit markers to tell me, or any like score popping up or medals. Enemy defeated. There we go. So yeah, if you want to feel like an invasion force, like the 10th Mountain Division or the 82nd Airborne, you definitely want to play Battlefield. But leave your comments and your opinions below. Do you like Call of Duty, like Battlefield? I'm pretty sure most people on this video like Battlefield. Make sure you share this video so we can continue the conversation.